Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, this is the final game of the CEGO cycle. I lost all but one game so far, so this is really just trying to get back a little bit of honor before heading into a season with a little bit less go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. So far everything is pretty normal. So I'm trying to make a kind of moyo here. He got some cash here, a little bit of cash here, and some more cash here. Here there's still this type of move, or Sun, or just here to take that a little bit away, so it's more about the center. If you go high, which is useful against my moyo, so yeah. I think most likely I'm gonna play here to create this. The other option would be to play like this and just extend or something like that. Also makes some sense. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, later on I can also attach here. So I think for now I will move to the upper side and see what happens there. So he will most probably push here. What else? Okay, if he goes from this side, probably will go up. Or jump up. Jump up, then there's a touch, which is usually fine, but there's also this move, which seems annoying. Like, I play here, he plays here. And do I really want to go down? Then he can just play here or something, or attach. Then even if I complete my shape here, it's not really... Like, he just also blocks or jumps or K-mouse. I'm not too sure what I will do. I think I will jump most likely. Anyway, so then if he plays here, I will play here or something and cover him back. Going for the middle very hard. But the reason that might be a bad idea is that this is high. If this was low, then I think I would do it for sure. But in this case, maybe I'm gonna go for this Kema and then just jump back to have a bit more of a clear cut, cookie cutter shape type of thing. I don't know. That's at least right now what I'm thinking. I think I will extend or jump. This is quite complicated. It's actually raining outside, which is quite nice. That should have given me energy, but I feel so lost when playing Go. It's really weird. Like it's so difficult for me to assess why I should play one move or the other move. Like, it's really difficult. I think I will just move up. Let's do this. I don't know. These kind of situations are really much too complicated for humans. Actually not for humans, but for humans like me. I don't know. There are many people who are much better at these type of situations than me. But yeah, kind of difficult. I think at this stage. So yeah, if he Kemas or something, then if he Kemas, I'm gonna play here. If he plays here or something, I'm gonna go down. He can extend, and I will just Kema here or something, later on attack. Kema, I play here, then he will probably go from this side or something, which will be annoying. But yeah, that's life. He does go for this one. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go down. He plays here. I Kema, he Kemas, and then jump. That seems reasonable. Oh, he jumps here. I still Kema here? Is that too much? I feel like I still Kema here. Yeah, I think I still Kema here. And then do I still jump or do I play this one? That's a good question. So basically this one, even if he cuts me here, I play these two and then I still have like a nice follow-up with a jump down, which threatens to go into the corner of these two. And my shape is really hard to cover or anything, so I think that's fine. And I think if he simply answers, then later on if he plays here, I can simply push and let him cut. So it's really not too bad. And if he goes from the other side, then I always block here, and that's actually quite a strong shape. I think that's fine. True. That's at least my reasoning. Jump is really interesting. I would have really expected this one. But okay, so if he jumps, then I think I will now go from this side. Will he abandon these stones if I play from here? I think not. I think he will add a move and then I can add a move. Or is it better to jump here, and if he plays here, jump here? Is that even better? Because if I play here, he will jump here. And then if I jump, he can like further harass with like a touch or something, or go from here, or I don't know, go from the top basically. Hello there, Tateson. Good to see you. So yeah, as always, I already took too much time in the beginning, so it's difficult not to. It went quite normally, I suppose, but yeah, I just, I don't know. So yeah, I have this option or this option, basically. I don't want to support this group here because I don't think it's really necessary. So I think attacking here is a more solid approach. Like if I go here and he goes from here and I jump, I really put a lot of eggs of my basket into this. With this one, I also have the connection underneath here. If these stones get in danger, so I think that's really useful. So yeah, let's first do this move and then reinforce on the right side. I think that's the order. So my opponent is Alexandr Muromcev? Alexandr Muromcev. Let's say. probably pretty wrong, but yeah, something like that. He's a 5-dan from, I think, Russia. Actually, not sure. But pretty strong. And on the up, like an up-and-coming player for sure. He's 14, so still long road ahead as well. I think I will just push, and then if he really wants to go through, that's fine. He can do that. Yeah, I think so. Because if he goes through another one, then I jump here. So then I can really attack these. And he gained something. Like for sure this was not too bad. But I don't think I mind this at all. Maybe his plan is that if I jump here, then he will go for here and actually use these stones as light stones. That's actually something I didn't think about, but it kind of makes sense because then the Hane connection here, it really destroys all the Aji I would ever have. And he can sacrifice these stones. It's not too bad. That's interesting. So I didn't like I would have expected that if I play here, he fights and then I can go here and I can build something on the bottom as well. But actually, if I jump here, I think I like like if he decides to go for this one. So maybe I go for this one to like make these stones a little bit more heavy before. But also here he doesn't need to answer. He can play here. I'm not sure if this move or this move is. Yeah, this move is actually better if I get another move. I think. Like just these two. In contrast to these two, I think these two is better, like the jump and the Keima. So yeah, I will do this one. Okay, but let's see. Like, I mean, maybe he does go for the jump here or the attach or something like that, and then I think I'm happy for the fight and jumping here and stuff like that. Like this move is really annoying, actually. Quite interesting. He goes for this one. Okay. I mean, it's a similar idea to this one, I suppose. Just, I think this one would be better. Is my feeling. Like this is just, if I go from this side, then normally he would like to go in the corner. And but I think in this case, it's difficult to go into the corner. Because if you go into the corner, it will be Gote. And then I have like all the outside and I can kill these and this. And then this is like a huge territory. And I think that would be too good for me. It's my feeling. So I would expect that if I go from this side, he will anyway just jump or go here or go here. I don't know, go something. There are so many options actually. It's also quite annoying. But for both, in a way, like he has to decide. So that's also annoying. I might also put more pressure with a move like this one. I actually like this one. I don't know. It's a really weird move. But so far what I'm seeing is this move kind of being pretty useful. Because it's like really pressuring and going from this side, so that also later I can use this to create really something here, even if he develops something. And that's interesting. Like, I also save these in the case that he saves both. And then I do have this to develop. I have like attach to ask. Because if I attach here later and he goes up and I go down, he goes down and I go here or something, I do limit how big this is quite a lot. So he would maybe even like to I attach here and play here or something. But then I can Hane and Hatari and build this. So as long as I have pressure to build it, then he kind of needs to go up, and so then I can decrease his potential on the left side. Like I'm really, like I'm saying these things, but I'm not sure these are really important arguments. I don't know. Like they don't appear very important to me. Like they come in my head and then I'm like, yeah, maybe. Is that really important? Not sure. It's something. It's not unimportant. But if it's really unimportant, then I shouldn't play this move probably, because it does give him some more space. Like he goes up, I go up, he Keimas, I need to like block in some ways, like this one or this, something like that. He can attach, tap, and then cross cut, you know, and then I need Atari, he Atari's back, I take. He, you know, he takes the corner, or like he moves up first 2 times, I don't know. But anyway, he does get some of my corner away, and he does break into the middle a little bit. So the compensation I get is the likelihood of me taking more in the middle. But is that important, right? I could also just play here or something, and then if he jumps, I Kosumi, something like that. I could also attach here now to ask, because in some cases, if he attacks this stone, it's kind of useful to have this exchanged and him answering here, because then I can counter Atari here, and if he takes, then I can connect as a defense for this move. So as a defense for this move, I can kind of isolate this move. And that's kind of useful. And if he doesn't give me that, so I could exchange that now to ask, because if he doesn't give me that, he gives me, like if I attach here, he Hanes, I cross cut, and he Ataris from this side, then he gives me the Atari back in the corner. So he gives me the corner endgame, which is really big. And then I can go from this side to strengthen this stone, because I don't have the defense. So that's an opportunity as well. Yeah, I mean he's actually 3-0. This guy is 9 Dan Fox, is Morgan saying. And yeah, he's also 3-0 in the CEGO cycle. He won against Stanislav and Lin Wutu and someone else. I don't remember who else. And against Future Pro as well. So not bad. Yeah. I'm doing kind of badly. I only got 1 win so far. But I mean, let's hope I'm getting a second win here. But yeah, 9 Fox, yeah, that's very possible. He does play pretty well, I suppose. Yeah, this is really difficult. Like, I think I'm gonna go for this one because I'm not really seeing how he's punishing me here. Like, I feel like if he just jumps out and I even just answer, he has to move with 2 weak groups. That's kind of annoying. And if he just goes into the corner, I also don't feel very sad at all. So yeah, here I think I'm just gonna go up. Like, that was my plan at least. Let's of course also think about this one. Like, this one will be the Hane back, and then if I cut, he goes out, I Atari, he cross cut, like he Atari's back, I connect, takes a stone, I counter Atari, he takes, I Atari, he counter Ataris, I take. Does he have a cool threat? He doesn't. But even if he just, okay, so then assume just connection, then I have to defend, he can Atari, I take, and he goes down. So yeah, this is slightly alive, and I think that's kind of annoying for me actually. Yeah, so I think it's better to go up, because then he needs to exchange the Hane, block, connect. No, not connect actually. Actually this one I think. Is it? Okay, in this specific case. I mean, these are really close and really strong. But yeah, also in this specific case, I think this one, yeah. So I go up, he Hanes, I Hane back, he connects, I go here, he K-Mas, and then I block, he goes up, I block. And then it's a cool shape, still in the corner. Yeah, I like this. Future Pro isn't that strong. I don't know. I think in rating they're not that far apart. But like, I mean, with these young people, the rating isn't always very representative. So it's like very hard to say. Like, I mean, by rating, I should really be very, very confident to win against all these people. But I don't. So yeah. First in our hearts. What is first in our hearts? I don't listen to myself. I don't know what I just said. That elicits something about hearts. But yes, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, it should be first in your heart. Then you can manifest it in reality. So yeah, he's making me really strong. So I'm really not that sad, I think. Even if I just connect here, is this that bad? Or is this bad at all, actually? Okay, like, this is huge. I don't know. And then I guess there's like the left side, which is really important. But also I will still have like something like this or this. This move or Sansan. And here he has like 2, 4, 6. So this is like 30 points almost. So it's quite big. So he has maybe 60 points. And then this is like... So this is like minimum something like 40, 45-ish. Then I need like 15 to 20 points here. I think that's reasonable. Or make this bigger, of course, with like jump and stuff like that. I think connection is kind of big and essential. If I don't do it, there's a lot of aji with the cut. Which is actually why maybe this move should have been cut. That's interesting. Maybe. So I think just connecting here. Kind of the slow but nice move. I mean, other moves would be something like this one or something. Which also makes sense. But there's some aji. Like I play here, he plays here, I play here, he plays here. I play counter Atari, he plays counter Atari, I take, he connects. Is that annoying? I just block, he goes here, I extend, I attack, and I keep that. Maybe that's fine, actually. Did you win the WDC? No. No, I was very far off. I did 150 games in total, which I was happy about. But there were people who had like 1,000 games or something, so yeah. I don't think I won anything there. Probably. Like maybe third place if like the difference was really big, but I doubt it. Second in our brain, third on our blood system. Yes, exactly. This weekend is like the Corona Cup or something. Yeah, I will probably... Like there's a new expansion in Legends of Runeterra, and so I will probably play that all day, every day, the next few days. Maybe I will stream some of it. Yesterday I was just a bit too tired to stream it. But it's like it's so interesting. It's like the Wild West right now. Everything goes. Everyone has their own idea about what's good, what's bad. It's really nice. Very creative. I really like this move, but I also just like to play simple. But sometimes I'm playing too simple recently. Like normally I'm playing too not simple. But the problem basically is also that if I play here, he cuts, I play Atari, he goes up, I defend this basically with such a move or such a move. And then he clams. And I'm like, so do I connect? Then he just blocks on top. Do I go up? Then he goes down. Then I Hane, he goes here. I block, he goes here. I extend, and he plays something like this or something. I need to come back, and then he can extend. This is annoying. I'm sorry that yeah, these are quite difficult variations, so sorry about that, but yeah. Local rapid tournament. Oh, that's nice. Sounds cool. I maybe did. No. Okay, in the end, I just like if he cuts, it's just so annoying. Like basically in these situations, I'm thinking like, what would I want if I was white? And I would want my opponent to play this move so that I have the cut. Like that would be exactly what I would want as white. So yeah, so I cannot. Yeah, I shouldn't. So like this, I'm a bit more happy. He might go for this move or something like that. Like because if I just go up, he jumps or something, and he like limits me really. That might be fine. Also he creates some moves that then can help to also limit this, and then to go from this side and to create either the middle or the side very forcefully. Yeah, this is very big endgame. With this move, actually, I'm creating a potential for him to attack this, because at some point he might cut here and then I want to extend. On the other hand, like this, I'm giving him too easy endgame. With this, the endgame is similar, but it's a bit more difficult to get. This is a difficult spot. I think this one is slightly better. I think it's slightly better. Hello there, Elf the Goose. N4 for white now. It's fine, but like I'm developing this, so if he N4s, I would just Kema here, and if he blocks, I would just push up, and like this move will be swallowed whole, or he needs to add moves, and then I can develop this. So I think it's just not urgent enough. Like I think first he needs to jump or something, and then he can go for that kind of thing. That's how I would approach this situation, at least. I think it would be too early right now. So yeah, for those of you who weren't there from the beginning, my opponent is Alexandr Muromcev, which is probably not the right pronunciation. He's 14 and from Russia, I think. I think Morgnwall might be able to certify that statement. And yeah, he's I was told by Morgnwall that he's 9 dan on Fox, so that's not bad. I'm 5 dan on Fox right now, so I mean probably I'm like 8 dan on Fox, but yeah, not bad. Yeah, this type of move is, yeah, this is nice. This is what he should do. Yeah, because it's basically he's trying to create moves here so that he can go further at this stage. That makes sense. So if I honey here, he cross honeys always. Then I counter, he goes up. I go up. This Kozumi at some point might be useful, but I mean I don't want to exchange it here, right? If I hunt it from this side, the drawback here is less. Like giving up these 2 stones is really not great. Giving up these 2 stones is really easy. So it's very interesting that like this move is further away from these, but actually it's this move that's sacrificing these, or like not sacrificing, but like looking at maybe sacrificing. So 8 down on Fox. Are you sure about that? No, I mean, I'm totally not sure. Like maybe I'm 5 down on, maybe I really am 5 down on Fox. I just mean probably from my rank I should be 8 down on Fox. Maybe 7 down, you know, like maybe 9 down. It really depends. Probably not solid 9 down. So if I honey here, he honeys here. I play counter. He goes up. And then I might just go up here. Which is the same as before. Damn. It's the same. I might Atari. He goes down and then I also go down. This would be really weird. Can't really be good, I think. Because even if he just Atari's back, I connect, Atari's, I go down, Atari's, I take, and Atari's in the ladder, the stone. That's really good for him. So this ladder isn't working, so that's a good thing. So like if I play here, he counter Hannes, I play here, here, or even just Atari and push. He cannot capture this in the ladder, so that's useful. It's useful to know. But he will probably just extend, and if I extend Kema, yeah. Well, in general, it's probably easier to sacrifice these because then I still have the Sun. So, like, it's not very hurtful. Also, I can go from above to sacrifice them, and then develop this. Whereas here, if I like play this one and then like in the end need to sacrifice them, they're kind of more heavy, and there's not much. Like if I sacrifice them, I can only get from the top. Like obviously I will probably move out with them, so it's like, yeah. Just if I sacrifice one of those, then certainly I want these sacrificed, not these. That's the idea. Which is why probably I will go from this side. And then he plays counter, I play Atari, he goes up, and then maybe I just push here, he pushes as well, I connect. He hanes, I go here, he goes up. That's actually, that would be a fine fight. Huh, that's interesting. But he will cut for, it's annoying. Slightly annoying. Yeah, you're welcome. I think also because I'm just so, my head is just so overwhelmed by Legends of Runeterra. Right now, I kind of feel like I cannot really think straight. Like, I cannot think very deeply about this game. I think maybe the most likely thing here is to Hane back, Atari, go up, Atari, go down, and go down from this side as well. Because basically the idea here is he will then Atari and push and here. But even if he blocks here, chop, this ladder isn't working. So yeah, that's I think the best I can come up with. Yeah, I think that's the best I can come up with. I took much too much time once again, so I need to be a bit quicker. Oh, and I should forget to drink. Okay, he does the counter Hane, and let's do this. So basically, if he immediately counter Ataris, then that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like sacrificing these. Then I'm basically talking about this type of thing. Here I might go for this one and then Hane here or something like that. But I think first I will go for the attach here. Because this is creating a lot of core threats. This I think is not good for him. Like this was basically the variation in my head where I was like, this wouldn't be good for him. So yeah. Because I think it's very difficult for him to like maybe he takes the core now, then I add a move and he connects the core. And then I add a move, like it's not that big. Like it's big, but it's not that big. Like yeah. So this is exactly what I'm referring to when I mean like I can sacrifice these stones and it's not too bad. Thank you D Schlott for the follow. Okay, he moves up. Okay, that's a fine move maybe. Now it's getting interesting. So now I'm attacking these. But obviously once he takes a core and connects it, I'm also being attacked, so that's great. And Math Battler, thank you as well. So I will connect here. Oh, okay, I first have to think about this. I'm sometimes too quick. Is there something to worry about? I think not. Oh, there are some core variations. Ooh, that's cool. But he doesn't really have a core threat, actually. That's also nice. I mean, the biggest core threat probably is like this and connect, which is big, but it's not that big. Like, taking these two stones is actually not that big, because I can go from the top and I retain most of my territory. That's not too bad. Like the co-variation would be something like I play here, he plays here, I play here, he goes up, I cut, he cuts, I attach, he goes down, I Hane, he Ataris from this side, I connect, he goes down, I connect, he throws in, I take, he throws in, I take, he blocks, or before I throw in, I don't know which one. Yeah, that's something. If I connect here, is there danger? No, I think not. Yeah, I think not. Like, I think if he blocks here, I can push up and these are captured. This is captured, I mean. So it kind of needs to go here now. And then I can connect here. I think. As always. And but if he goes here, actually I will go down first. No, I can't, because then if I cut first. Ooh, yeah, I cut first, and if he goes from above, then I go down. If he goes from here, then I connect, and then if he Hanes, I can still. Okay, yeah, something like that. I don't know. Much too complicated. I have no idea. Okay, so either this one or this one. They're very similar. I think this one's slightly better. Because of this. Because now I can decide if I want to play this one, which would be the same, or I can play here. Which I'm not sure about. Like, maybe I still play this one, and then it's kind of the same. I think I still play this one. Oh, I might also cut now. Too complicated. So I need to play here. Maybe I could have cut actually. Because if he harnesses, I can still connect and I have like 5 liberties. And yeah, I think I could have done that. Like I think he would have been captured with these 2 stones. Oh wow, he goes for this one now. Okay, then I just cut here for sure, I think. Capture the 2 stones and also like there's this move or something like that, which you might be looking at, but it's like, it's not that important. Yeah, this makes a bit more sense as a follow-up. But now, I don't know, like if he just plays here, I can connect. Like I don't need to connect here or something. Maybe double Hane here is this move. This move for sure I don't answer here. Like I don't know if I do this one or yeah, I think I just play here. If he plays here, I can still connect here, so I didn't lose much. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe this one. Then he will take. That is very complicated. There was even merit to like going up once and like I don't know. So maybe connection here now is the best thing. I capture these. I'm looking for the attack on these. If he plays here, I can Keima here. I go for the attack. Also to like support the whole thing. But like now actually these were captured quite big because now Sansan isn't working really because he can block from this side and like kill these, or at least I don't know, maybe I can pull it off. But I mean once I take here there's a lot of Aji, so taking here is really big actually. It's much bigger than it seems. So maybe he will just do that now. But I think he will probably go from this side, something like that, like Tengen, somewhere around here, maybe here, I don't know, something. Yeah, this move is actually annoying. What? This is actually a really annoying move. Wow, this is so annoying. Let's hope he doesn't play it. Okay, he plays here. Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe I go from this side. Maybe I even just take to create the Aji, and then to look for the attach here, go from the outside, stuff like that. Sansan. That might be reasonable. Also, it's decreasing the Aji that he has here, so that's very valuable. Yeah. I'm just gonna take. Maybe he's just gonna add a move here, which would make sense. Maybe go down is a move he should add. Yeah, I think go down is a good move to add now. And then I can go from this side. With like this move or this move, something like that. Let's see. I think here it's quite natural to play either this one or this. Yeah, probably this one. I mean, later on, if he has this and this cut, then there's a attach living sequence again, but I don't know, that's really far from now. Ah, yeah, he just wanted this to, yeah, that's reasonable. Okay, but now there's a lot of aji that I can look at, but I guess this idea is that even if I take like the corner or stuff like that, he can damage control and take a huge chunk of the middle. That's reasonable. So maybe I'm gonna go for the Sun play, which is like a bit more fierce. I think. Yeah. Because here in many variations I'm actually in the end not taking the corner. So yeah. Also, because of this exchange, I don't need to be scared about him going down here at all, ever. Which at certain stages, like, wouldn't be that scary, but just change my living status a little bit. Here now, it doesn't change it at all, so that's good. So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how the game is right now, honestly. I would guess it's good for me. Like, this was kind of big. Like, I mean, I did kind of like take away his stuff, and he kind of created something which is also pretty big, but okay, he's going for a kill type of variation, so that's something. Maybe I'm gonna attach here or something like that. Like I'm not necessarily having to live here. Yeah. So I basically I'm trying to get Kikashi outwards. I'm gonna attack these at some point, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna probably just Hane counter. Is he gonna Atari here? I'm probably just gonna throw in or something. Yeah, like this makes sense. Okay, here I'm probably just gonna do good shape. Good shape stuff. If I play here, he's just gonna block. So I think this one. Let's be. So I am making this a bit stronger, so that's a bit annoying. But I think overall this doesn't look too bad. He might Atari back here now. And that's a bit annoying kind of circumstance for me. Yeah. But I think still I can do this. And then maybe jump. Or Hane. Jump. And then attach. It is still kind of difficult, complicated. Like if he goes here, then I'm gonna Atari here and play this one. Looking for the cut here. Also looking for this Hane as a cut opportunity. Pushing here. I might also just extend. But extend looks a bit too slow. Okay. And here either push or this one. Yeah, this one. If he plays Atari, I might even just connect here. If I really want this group to survive. Okay. Wow, like this? Can I? I think I'm gonna ask here. Because now I do have the Hane type of thing. To live with like half. I mean, it's not alive, but it's like, it's close. Maybe I shouldn't have played the last one. No, maybe it's fine. So if he plays here, the next move I'm gonna play here. Because I now have for this core, like this core thread, which is quite clear. this one. Then actually, like if he continues, I might continue with like this move or something, or cut. Like I want this one incentive first before I take again, because otherwise he can just connect as well. And then at least this is all captured, which is already annoying. Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna attach here first, ask. Because if he goes down, then I can go up. Then he blocks, then I can take. He needs to defend, and then I can take. And if he defends, then I can connect here. And then there's just the call for the whole thing. So that's nice. But I mean, he will probably just, like I attach here and he will just connect. And then I will Kosumi. Ah, okay, I will Kosumi. Oh wow, this is so complicated. Because Kosumi, if he goes down, then again I can take, and he kind of needs to come back. And oh wow, okay, he just defends now. Okay. Okay. Let's first do this one. Because we might want to connect here. On the other hand, just going here now, maybe that's fine. Then he needs to cut. And then I can extend here, jump or something like that. I'm not sure. I mean, I do get the first outside move. It's quite big. Every next move is kind of huge, but yeah. I think I don't need to add this move yet, because like even if he adds a move here, then I can fight, I think, because of this move. This game is a headache. Headache. Oof. And probably he's just ahead. I mean, this is like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So he has like 100 points. Yeah, this is just too small, right? Like Like I thought there's enough aji outside, but there's not really that much aji here. So it was more important to have the ko and like to get the ataris outside and stuff like that. This is not enough. Yeah, it's probably just a loss. That's unfortunate. Ah, he even goes from the side. Okay. So maybe I can ask this move. And now I'll go for this one. Look for the keima here, essentially. Maybe I go in between here. Now let's just go for this one. Pretty annoying stuff. Like, yeah, I have to give him a lot here, I think. Like, I think if he cuts here, I think I need to go up. And even then, hi. We need to just connect here. I think I need to just connect here. That's annoying. It just takes. I think here he ataris and I block. Kind of correct. Yeah, it's kind of not correct. Damn it. Okay. So now if he goes back and I get this one, it's still probably not enough. And I mean, he doesn't need to, I think. Like, probably he has like a bunch of variations that he can do here. I mean, hopefully not. But okay. Okay, so let's... But I mean, I have to fight, so... I'll fight. This one I would have guessed here, because that's helping a bit more for the fight. So, I'm a bit surprised. But I mean, this is also kind of straightforward. Like he would just push. Okay, I'll play here. He will cut, and then I will Kema here. Maybe I can make a living group on the side, but even that wouldn't be enough, so. Uh-huh. Connect. Even if you connect, it's kind of like a double call. So can I make? Is this even sent there? Okay, thank you. I'll be right back on the toilet. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna unmute you because I had you on mute. Okay. Now say something. Now we should hear you. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
So Alex is with us now. Great.
And how many people watch stream?
Right now like 16.
Not bad. Cool.
Yeah, this was interesting. But do you think like push is a bad move or just another option?
What push? You mean this move or?
Yeah, this I mean.
I see this move first time in my life.
Really? What?
Yes. I even saw this move for black, like Persian Van played it. But this move I never saw.
Okay.
I just know that this is good for white. Like white also can play here and then extend, and correct move for black is Kosumi. Because if like this, black shape is not so good.
Too heavy,
so
basically.
Like, yes, too heavy. And if like this, you can make a nice shape.
Yes.
So I think it was comfortable. Yeah, in this move, I don't know. I wanted to cut, but maybe.
Yeah, maybe you should immediately cut.
Yes, maybe. But I was afraid that you just connect and then.
Yes.
If I go here, you can just jump and.
Yes. I mean, this is a plan, but I think it's fine. Like, I mean,
it should be in.
I think this is better for white like this. Because I felt like it's not too bad for black later when I can just give the one stone.
But I felt like anyway you should have something like this. But I don't know, because I think when I cut that one stone it was very good for white. White got like 30 points in the corner and
yes.
And also big corner and center and Komi, and I think it's kind of.
I don't know, but I think at this stage I felt like with R14, I felt I'm okay. Like I was more afraid of something like Q11 here for white.
Q11.
Yeah, like this I felt like would be difficult to answer. Because you might still run out with your stones on the upper side. And here maybe just push or jump. Like go up or jump. And here maybe even just connect or this, yeah.
Oh, maybe Kima, but still. I think you can even try to play something like this. I don't know. But I feel like with this move it's hard for black to answer, because I got your corner even in center, so I felt. And I have a question, why didn't you play here, like to don't give me an endgame?
Because I felt like I also give you an endgame, because like later if you cut, then
you mean like
yeah. And if I play K18, then I give you a cut. Like if I don't play K17 but 18, that would be the maximum endgame thing, right? But then I give you a lot of Aji. So I felt like the difference is kind of small, and the other one.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'm not sure. Like I mean I thought about this move for a few minutes, right? Like I wasn't sure, and I'm still not. Here actually I started to begin to feel good. But connect I felt you will extend at M3.
Yeah, I also said I will extend, but maybe.
And then Keima or this.
pressure and maybe... Ah, but maybe it's bad. Okay.
I was at
But
least
this stage,
afraid.
I felt like it's very good for white.
It's really interesting. Like I think we have very oppositional judgment of this game. That's interesting. Like I felt basically in the upper left when you captured the one stone that was too slow, and it was good for black. And I felt that the upper right was also too slow for you, and it was good for black. And then this I also felt was good for black.
I just saw that maybe even if you can cut my two stones, the
Mm.
call is very big because I can cut off your group. It means it's double points. So like
Yes.
at this stage, you have like a lot of territory on the lower side, and I don't have a lot of territory on the right side. Especially you can
Yeah. Yeah.
always play a game or like some attachments still,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like we both got like double territory, but your territory was bigger than mine, and because of this, my judgment was like good.
Hmm. No, I understand. And I mean, like at this here, I felt like it's pretty good for white. Hmm.
Yeah, I just counted points, and it's very hard. Like maybe you could try to
Yeah.
play something like this.
I should like. I thought that basically taking the one stone is creating enough aji and
Yeah, it's
um.
very big, but I wanted like instead of this move, my first feeling was to push and
Yeah.
kill
Yeah.
Kusumi.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and like you should play something like this, but I didn't
Oh, I
like
thought I thought here you would
ah
take. Here, yeah, I thought
yeah
here you would take.
yeah. I just forgot that I can take instant. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I can take
exactly. So this was basically why I added the
yeah. I
move.
play like this for sure.
It's quite big. But on the other hand, I don't know, like you do make your four stones on the right side even more dead, which
Yes,
is
yes,
also not
for sure.
necessarily
But
something you want.
maybe my why I didn't play like this. I was afraid of this move. Like you can try to kill everything. Like
No. I don't believe in this. Like
yeah, but this Kosumi center, right? Or maybe
isn't even blocking better? Yeah, block seems better.
wait.
Because here there should be some core, no?
Oh wait. Like here and then
Yeah, there should be at least some core.
this. Wait. Like Akari and then go here. Oh no, but
This would be
wait.
sicky, but
White,
you yeah.
white can start.
Yeah.
And then like play something like this.
I'm not sure this is the right variation, but like there's definitely
Yeah,
yeah.
there is something for sure. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
But
I
I
think
think
left side is really big, so yeah, probably I should play on
yeah,
the left side.
it's like 30 points in the upper left and about 25 in the lower left, and it's already 50, and plus everything in center and side, and it's just like in this position white had about 100, maybe even more.
I mean here it really depends what will happen, no? Like I don't think it's
Yes,
easy to say how much white will have exactly.
but I think this was hard to save for black.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
Very
maybe I should have like maybe I should have instead of H I can jump like here the counter honey and then the jump, not the Kosumi, like playing your move basically.
ah
Or
this
this, yeah,
turn
something like
or
this. But
no.
I mean I meant
But
your move.
maybe it's just enough for me to this.
But then I can even like
Oh wait, can you go here?
yeah, something like this.
This and
I mean
then
it's
cut.
complicated, I'm not sure. Like the question is e5 sente? It's kind of sente.
Oh, oh, right. Oh, if like this, it seems dead.
But it's not.
But
It's not dead, right? Like it's a.
it's less dead
It's a
than
cool.
in a game.
I mean, I will now just take the call, and then
Yeah, yeah, it's something like.
it's a. It's an interesting call.
Yeah, you also can create an eye in the corner, so yeah, it's some
Yes.
call.
Yes. Exactly. Like c2 still isn't it? Like yeah, I think after g6 it becomes very difficult. I think g6 is a big mistake.
Okay, let me like save this game and open in AI.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, Lea Sako, sorry. CEGO is basically a Chinese study program that we both attended. And so this is basically after all this study time, now we play against each other and yeah.
Okay. So. mm, Okay, when I captured the stone, it was an even game. Yeah, it was like 50-50, like 52% for white, but
Mm-hmm.
still very even.
Yes. Yeah. That would have been something that I would have expected because I would have thought that basically the like I felt like I did something wrong when I played Keima. Like maybe not the Keima itself, but like when I played the Keima, I felt like okay, something went wrong. Like my shape is weird. And so then after you took the stone, I felt like okay, now it's fine again. That was kind of my
And after I
impression.
invaded the corner, it still was very even.
Interesting. And how even?
50-50, like
50-50. Nice.
like a half point, or no, even less than half point.
Interesting. Because here I would have thought that it's like 55 for black. Like I felt a bit better. But yeah.
And the AI thinking that connecting was a little slow, and
Mm.
it suggests to. Oh no, my mistake. It suggests just to connect another way,
Mm-hmm.
not active.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe it wants to take more points with this one.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so what else we are thinking? Oh, I think cutting. Yeah, AI thinks that before this cutting, like this cutting,
Mm-hmm.
it was even little better for black, like 60%,
Mm-hmm.
and 1.5 point better for black. But after this, when I Atari,
Yeah.
it is already
Yeah.
almost 70% for
Yeah.
white. Um,
Yeah, that's to some degree not surprising. What should I've but I guess basically my problem was what should I've done? Like this is basically a kind of position where I just don't know what is even the right move.
you mean instead of cutting,
Yeah, exactly.
or it suggests to go uh, go here, but it's crazy.
And unsurprising at least that I didn't come up with this move, so but yeah.
This is
Basically when you played L5, that was also the start where I was like,
yeah, but
it's not
it's interesting that when I played this and you connect, it became even game again. Like
mm-hmm. But that means I
Q1
should definitely not Q4, right? Like Q4 is something like losing move.
yeah, something like this.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah,
should be really bad. Yeah.
when you Q4, your percentage drop from 43 to 20.
Yeah, yeah, unsurprising. Yeah. So probably I should play H2 or what should I do?
Uh, what is H? Yeah, yeah, yeah. H2. H2 was, yeah, very big.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, it suggests for me to play like you and I said like,
Okay.
yeah, and then it's good for white. But this move is also not bad in AI opinion. Oh, and also it seems that if you play more solid, it's not so bad. Like it's only 3 points good for white.
Ah, okay. Crazy.
Yeah, just maybe because of this RG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And when I played here, it suggests to play here and try to break everything. Like if I go here, play this, and
Yes.
if I try to, I don't know, send it something like this,
Then
you
send
can
some.
invade my corner.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
that's nice. I only thought about B5 and B7
Ah,
and
B5.
Sansan.
But I think B5 maybe it's still not enough
Yeah,
if
yeah,
white.
exactly. That was my feeling. So it's really it's interesting. I thought that B5 is basically not enough if you take the outside, but then I didn't think one step further and
Yeah. And when you took stone, uh, it's interesting. Could you leave or not? Center.
yeah, that's
But what when you invade here, it was already like plus 11 for white.
mm-hmm.
So
Is G6 a big mistake and is like playing
six.
H7 better? Like because
Uh,
that would be my feeling
like
for last chance.
best move was to play here, but still it's like minus 11.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this thing cannot find a way to leave.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, just on the lower right, I played um pretty pretty badly with like cutting and then Q4. I used these two moves and created a very bad shape and yeah.
Yeah, and also I think a very big mistake for me was to play here.
Mm.
Because yeah, this move was much better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
destroying quite a lot. Yeah, here you
yeah,
could
yeah.
yeah, maybe even isn't helpful. Maybe it's not helpful. Yeah, maybe like this. I thought maybe
I think it
you can instead of N5 play like Q2 and be a bit
ah
fancy
something here.
because
Oh,
it's
it's
a bit
interesting, but
complicated. Yeah, and then
I
go
think
back.
still
Like if you go back here and
but wait, cannot black kill it?
maybe yeah, like it's complicated. I mean now N2 for you.
Uh
Maybe
oh,
N2
and two.
first. Maybe N2 first before doing this. N2.
And it seems sent, right? Like
Yeah, it seems
flagship
sent. And
answer.
then you can yeah.
And then I'm alive, right?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
there's like at least
Okay,
some
if
really
white is alive, it should be quite good, right? And
yeah,
plus,
yeah, yeah.
if
Yeah.
you play as a place, I can try
Yes, yes,
to
yes.
cut, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's interesting. Very interesting.
It's at least some agi. I don't know. Like it's complicated.
Yeah.
I
But
was.
maybe you will just give me
Mhm.
to get sent in.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh what? Yeah, this was.
Maybe. But yeah, that exchange I don't know. It made some sense, but it was also a bit. I did feel good about it for sure.
Yeah, it was Ajikeshi for me.
Yeah, exactly. So basically,
Yeah,
immediately
so
when I
yes.
is basically immediately when I play Sansan, it goes minus or.
Oh, it was already bad.
Okay, so
Like instead of
already after
Hansan, you
K1, like K1 was also a big mistake, basically.
instead, oh wait, K K1, yes, K1 dropped you from 20 to around 10, and also it seems that if you go here, uh, it's only like -6.
Okay,
Still not bad.
yeah. -6 for humans is
Yeah,
still
it's
very
just like
possible.
very close.
But yeah, yeah, the fight was a bit difficult because even if I live, I give you everything on the left side, right? Like completely.
Yes.
And yeah, it's
Yeah, and I
it's
have Santa, and I can
yeah.
go and break your. Mm,
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
it was surprise for me that you spent uh, all your time on move like 60, like 65. Like
What do you mean?
most of, I mean like most of players are trying to play Fuseki fast to have more time to read
Yeah.
something, but you
I
have.
really often have that problem because I don't know, I my Fuseki is quite bad. I just don't know anything about Fuseki, and so I try not to mess up.
Mhm.
But then I try to mess up. I try to not mess up too much, and then I don't have any more time, so I mess up everything afterwards. So yeah, that's definitely
Mhm.
something I need to work on. Yeah.
I was like I expected that you would play on like um, Miracle Go.
Ah, but with black I never play Miracle. With white I would.
Only with Fighter, okay.
Yeah, I only play with white. Like with black, it's there are too many really bad variations where it's really difficult.
Or you
So
mean like it's like going to this
like
or
because with black, it's basically white can make small solid territories, and then it's bad.
uh,
Like for example, now breaking inside, like playing 017 or something like that, and then I already
like
have to stop mirroring.
you mean just like what should just make game go to end game and make your central stone like garbage,
Well, for example, if white plays 017 here,
like
and I would mirror.
like this, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Then we both make small living groups, and it's like yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, like
So yeah. So basically, with when you play mirror go with black, there's a lot of variations in which you have to stop mirroring at move 3 or 4. So
yes, yes.
it's I mean you can call it
And
mirror go, but it's not really mirror go because you can
I
almost
have
never
I
mirror.
have
So
interesting question for you. I know that like if you're white you're playing like this, and what if your opponent is playing this stuff with double
hmm you
I
mean
forgot
now
the
go
English
back?
word.
Yeah, this is actually not a problem. Like this is
Oh wait.
basically the variation which I like the most and which
Uh,
many people do, and it's really funny
like
because it's not that
this,
difficult. It's like I have many options.
like
So
this,
yeah, for
and then
example this, and then I
if
can
black
just
start
Atari from the other side.
uh oh, what sound? You mean this or
No, I can just NA. Yeah, this one.
and
And
black cannot run
I
or
mean he can, but then I go out as well.
you mean
No, I go out. I go out with my stone and
with
ladder.
stone?
Yeah.
Oh, so black So it means that black should just give it?
But then it's just, yeah, I mean, then it's still
Yeah, it's
like then he
mirror.
didn't break the mirror, so yeah, usually this is really not that useful for black to do. But there are some variations which black can do where I have to stop mirroring at some point, but like even that is not a problem, right? Like in this variation, even if this variation would be a problem, I would have many situations in which I could stop mirroring, right? Like for example, the first
Yeah.
move, the attach, I don't need to mirror that. Like like if it
Yeah, you
was
can
a
just
problem, I don't need to mirror it, right? Like I can just
you
answer.
can just
Yeah,
play
exactly.
here.
So some variations are like that, where basically I have to figure it out very early. But many variations I can even go for the ladder. It's not a problem. So
Yes, yes. But this move, it's very interesting. Oh, wait. Yeah, this move is very interesting.
hmm.
Mm.
He can also go out here, and then I go out, and then
Wait, and if oh no, uh, mm,
then he
if
can
black
block,
connects, you
send,
play
yeah,
like
or connect, and then I extend, yeah, something like this. I mean, this is reasonable, but I think it's better for white. But yeah, it's not it's not like game over, and it's at least not a like it's not a mirrored position. It's yeah.
yeah.
I mean, this is fair enough, but I don't mind this. Yeah.
Yeah, just interesting that this way to broke mirror go is not as good as everyone said.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I think usually people think too much of it in a dichotomous like in a way of like either it's unbeatable or it's trash. You know, like either you can just find a solution against it which just always wins, or you can never find a solution against it and it's just unfair. But I think it's just neither of those things. It's just a different game.
Yes, yes.
Just normal. Like I mean, there are many variations which people do where they make Tengen important and then they do Tengen, and it's 50-50.
Yes, yes.
And I
And
think that's fine. Like that's
when
just
you
the
start,
kind of game I want. So
when you started to play Go, and when you started to play Mirror Go,
I started to play Mirago like I don't know, something like 6 years ago maybe.
and 6 years ago you was
So when I was
I don't know.
19.
I started to play 3 years ago, so
Yeah, I started 10 years ago. So I started to play Mirago after I played Go for like 5 years or four.
and what was your level?
I mean at the start I did play it with black at some point at the EGC in Bonn, so that was even earlier. But then I stopped playing it with black because I felt like, oh, there are so many variations which I don't want,
Yes.
so it's kind of silly. And then I stopped doing it for like a year or two, and then I thought like, oh, actually with white it's a much nicer idea. And then then I did it like 2 years later. So maybe like 7 years ago. Yeah, I
And
do
what
play
was
it for
your level
quite a while. Hmm?
when you started? And what was your level when you started to play Mirror Go for white?
5 done or something.
Wait, you was 5 done 7 years ago?
Yeah, I haven't gotten much stronger since
Wait,
then.
but it means you got 5 done in 3 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man, it's really nice.
Yeah, I had quite strong improvement at the beginning, but then I slacked off. I mean, maybe I was just strong 4 done. That's also possible, but something like that. Yeah.
It's nice. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I just love also to play things that I like playing, and usually that means playing different things from time to time, and yeah, not always playing the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, it's maybe interesting. Because I'm always playing same Fuseki.
Also makes sense. I mean, you know, as long as you win, why not? You can do that. I just think usually it's kind of helpful also to do other things, and then through
Yeah,
playing other
just
types of variations, then you learn some things that otherwise maybe you wouldn't learn. So
yes, you're right. You're right.
okay, man.
Okay, so it was nice to talk and to play.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Likewise. Congrats on the 4 wins in a row. Damn, man. Not
Yeah,
bad.
but
Not bad.
I cannot play anymore. I'm going to tournament tomorrow.
Ah, really nice. Cool. Is
Yeah,
it like a rapid tournament? Someone in the chat was talking about it.
rapid. Yeah, rapid tournament.
Nice. So good luck for
Yeah,
that
okay.
one.
Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay. So that was Alexandr Muromcev. Yes. Ah, damn it. Lost another time. So I won of the CEGO cycle thingy. I won basically 1 game, and I lost 5. I think 5. Yeah, I think we're 6 people. So that's a bit unfortunate, but I guess can't be. That's normal when you're not as good anymore. Okay. So I think I'm gonna look through my OGS games, and then I'm gonna head off to have something to eat or something, some breakfast, and then play some more Legends of Runeterra. Maybe I will stream that actually. Maybe I won't. I will look how my brain is functioning then. But yeah, Mirav, thank you. Yeah. Maybe I should make like a video like explaining Legends of Runeterra for Go players or something like that, and then stream it. I don't know. It's really a nice game actually, and I would like to share it. So, okay, online Go. Let's see, and let's put away this KGS. Oh no! Oops. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I can ask him. Someone wrote me and I. No, no way. Ah, and also, I can maybe. I don't know. Okay. Chop. Browser. Oh. Now it works. Great. Okay. Shoo. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Oh. Oh. Okay. So game number 1. Okay, this is against Sofian, the I think winner of the single digit Q part of the Western Dance Challenge. So congrats. This game, however, she will not win. Most likely. She played very defensively. Probably also to maybe like finish off games and stuff, which maybe is fair. And yeah, but she doesn't have enough territory. She basically made me very solid in my moyos, and if you have moyos that get made solid, then usually you can be quite certain you're gonna win the game. Okay, here I'm probably also kind of good. Like I lived with this group, which was very important, and I also lived with this group, and this is quite big. But I mean, also this is kind of big. But it's, I think I will create a miai of like this one is big and this one is big. So I will just go down and save these. Like if he connects, and I can extend something like that. Maybe I should extend, because if I go down, he will always play from this side actually, and I need to cut then, and that's kind of annoying. So yeah, be careful with these type of moves. If your opponent doesn't answer, then it can be quite annoying. So I think this one is better. And yeah. Okay, in this game, I'm making a moyo here. I'm taking this as territory, and he kind of has a moyo here, and he has quite a big territory here. I think I would just connect to look for cut or cut. Other option would be to cut here, to do something like this immediately. And then maybe to go for this one or something. I don't know, this doesn't look so amazing. Maybe this one should be here. So like even if this one, then maybe something like this would be fine, but it's quite complicated. And so like in the end, I think it's kind of okay just to play here, and I don't know, maybe go for something like this and reduce it. So on the left side, basically we have to count how much he has on the left side, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8. So almost 50. And then here he has like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, like 20, let's say. Let's put this at a 20 price target. So 20, 50, 70. Okay. So we here have like 20, 40, 45 maybe at most. No, let's say 40. 40 kind of makes sense. Because we won't have much more than these two. And maybe a little bit. And maybe even less, right? Because he can honey here and later get this maybe. Or get this in center and then these two. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think 40 is kind of reasonable. So 40, and here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, a bit more than 20, 25 maybe, at least, right? Something like that. And so we have like 65, maybe 70. So yeah, I think we don't need to do much fancy stuff, because we're already kind of fine. This is slightly less than this. This with Komi is almost this, basically. That's how you could think about it. And then this, I think, is clearly more than this, would be my guess. I mean, we're not much ahead, but enough, I think. Okay, so let's play just the connection. Here he's going through something that he cannot really go through, so I don't mind. I will just Hane, basically connect. Overall, this game will be quite difficult to catch up, I think. It's a handicap game and it will be quite difficult. Okay, anyway, let's see. This one is a win, pretty sure, because this is really big. I captured everything here. I mean, this is also really big. He captured everything here, but I think it's not big enough, would be my guess. So maybe Kosumi here to retain the most territory makes sense. Maybe I will exchange this now. Why now? Maybe this one. This one can create it so that this one is Sente, because then if he plays here, I can cut and take a liberty. Might be important, but yeah, I'm just gonna play here. I think that's very safe. Okay, this is really big, and he's kind of defending this really well. I think I need to go in still, so maybe from this side, something like that. Yeah. It's a very difficult game to catch up, actually. He made it very secure territory. That's not bad. Here I will maybe block to still retain the middle a little bit, or I will just go further into the corner. I think this one makes the most sense. And then later we can look for this move or something to destroy the living conditions of this group. This one or this one? I think this one. I think this creates more pressure as well. Okay, here we are gonna take the corner. We save this group essentially. We try to kill this group. And here we're just gonna try to take the corner in Sente and then to maybe stabilize this group or kill these stones a bit more clearly. This game we almost catched up already, so that's kind of nice. At least that's my feeling. I'm not entirely sure. This is a core. It's quite a big core, but I also have a big core thread with this one, so I think I'm fine in this game as well to catch up. Here, probably I will just answer like this, but that will of course make this group quite a target, but I think I kind of have to do it, because otherwise this move is too natural and it will attack these stones very much, these stones very much. And yeah, even though these stones are very much close to an endangered species then, but yeah, sometimes you have to sacrifice something to get something else. And there's still, like, I mean, there's still some funny things that might happen. Like if he plays here or something and we do something like this, you know, like this might all happen, right? Like this is all kind of natural. And then suddenly I'm connected, you know, like this kind of thing might happen. So I'm hopeful. Let's remain hopeful, right? Like that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Retain some of that youthful optimism. Okay, here we need to live with this group now. So we're gonna push here. Push, block. Kind of alive. Okay, he's trying to get out with his group here, simultaneously attacking these. I really want to grab this, so I think I'm gonna attach here to retain in speed. Okay, here we gonna pull through, I think. I mean, either this or like this or something. But no, I think this one is great. Now we have a target. Then we can later like go for the corner a little bit, harass it. You know, like we go here. Then later on. That's nice. Here we cut, and then he goes out, and we connect. He connects. We push. It's kind of the plan to use these stones basically here as attacking for this stone. Also, he is moving into a side that's not important because he has this stone. Essentially, it's really devaluing this side for both of us, but he's moving in that direction, so that's nice. So I think this game is kind of good for me. That's my feeling. This is against Katago, so this game is hopefully also good for me. I played this move actually really quickly because I wanted to go to bed or something. So I'm not sure it's a good move. Like, yeah. I don't know, what would I have done if I didn't go to sleep? Maybe something like this. But is that much better? Not sure. Both is probably fine. Okay, so he goes here. Maybe I go here now. Maybe I just block. Then he moves here and I go up. Yeah, maybe I just block. I think there's nothing big to worry about actually. Like the territory isn't that big and so in this game we killed this, which is really good. He killed this, which is okay. I don't mind. I think we are already ahead. This was like 6 handicaps, 5 or something. Yeah. I don't know, maybe 7. No, not 7. Maybe 7. Huh? How many? 6, 5, 5. Okay, I think I will just block here. Like this doesn't seem like it will become really big. And so he has like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 40 something. But I already like this is more. So yeah, I don't really need to be scared in that game anymore. Okay, so we are attacking this. We're kind of getting out here, so we need to get out here. So Keima, I think, because we don't want him to cover these 2 stones because they can easily get quite heavy. So here I probably go for the Hana here. I don't see anything dangerous associated with that. Like even if he cuts, then I can just take. Oops, not like this. Like I don't mind losing a few points here. Like I don't know. Like it's still dangerous and stuff. Like yeah. And then what else? Like I also I'm not afraid of this kind of thing. Because there's nothing. Yeah. And I'm also not afraid of this kind of thing because he cannot cut. Like if he plays here, I block here, he cuts and these are captured. So in conclusion, I can just block. So he plays this one. Okay, that's actually a big one maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not big. I'll block. He's going for this one. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. So I'm not sure. Maybe I start with this move. Like I need to live here. I need to live somehow. Like I don't think I can otherwise like Maybe attach here or something. Yeah, maybe attach here, like as a question move. You know, there's a going out here, right? There's some stuff. And Hane, Atari, and I can go here. Do I go this one now? I think I want to first ask like this. Okay. Here, I think I can do this one. Actually, I can't. Okay, so I need to defend here first. So I defend here. Yeah, looking for this one as a sente thingy, and if he blocks, then I will also block. That's fine. Great. Oh, great games. Okay, guys. That was a nice game against Alexander. Lots of fun there. Unfortunate to lose once again, but I don't know. That's life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's okay. I'm gonna go catch me some breakfast and get ahead in my grind on Legends of Runeterra. The new expansion right now is really nice, so for everyone who didn't try out Legends of Runeterra yet, I would really encourage doing that now. It's a great timing. There's basically like all sorts of stuff going on. It's a really complex game as well. It's really interesting, so yeah. Okay, enough advertisement for that game for today. Had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you all have a great day, great night, or whatever. Good.